ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
What should I talk about in my next YouTube video?
What type of channel do you run? Like, what is your vibe? What do you look like?
It's like it's a channel where we just talk about stuff, you know what I'm saying, any topic, and we share our point of view and opinion on it, you know?
Let me see. What do I like to do?
Yeah, what would you like to see me talk about?
Talk about like conspiracy theories and like if you like agree with them or not. Like you're not coming up with the conspiracies, like Google conspiracy theories and just like, oh, I think that this could be true, oh, I think that that could be false.
Okay.
Like I would watch that.
Okay, for sure. I don't know why we didn't think of this already. Let's talk about 5G. What are we talking about 5G for? Isn't 5G just giving us faster internet? People talking about 5G is causing coronavirus. How? That doesn't make any sense. And then not my science teacher, I think my history teacher said they're having huge problems with 5G in the at the airports, because when the airplanes take off and they get like high enough in the air, they get like severe turbulence and like their stuff like, you know what I'm saying, like malfunction a little bit because of 5G. How? Isn't it just radio waves? I mean, yeah, I guess, but like it shouldn't make a plane stop functioning because 5G. Like what? It doesn't really make any sense to me. It don't make sense. 15 irrefutable reasons why we might be living in a simulation. Now we are getting somewhere. Number 1, the Mandela effect. Some people claim to remember TV coverage of Nelson Mandela's death in the 1980s, even though he actually died in 2013. The Mandela effect is therefore It's therefore supposedly proof that whoever is in charge of our simulation is changing the past, or alternately, this is evidence of parallel universes, and some individuals have crossed from one universe in which Mandela died in the 80s into ours where he lived to age 95. So what they're saying right now is that there was footage that Mandela died in 1980 something, but on Google it says that he died in 2013. Let me ask you something, Presto. Do you think we live in a simulation?
You want me to be honest?
I'm gonna be 3 million thousand all years. You feel me,
bro? I don't know, bro. Like it's like I don't know, bro. Realistic.
Yo, bro, we're recording right now. Nah, you straight. You know, you want to say what's up? You know. Say hey.
From Ohio. 1 degrees outside.
Nah, that's crazy.
wait. Let me show before I head out.
Oh, nah.
Look at that. I don't know if you can see. It's like shiny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
like diamonds in the sky. Alright, I got
What was the question, bro?
We live in a simulation.
Right, and what did you say?
I said, I don't know, bro.
Right.
I don't know, bro. Maybe. I ain't gonna lie, some things seem simulated.
Some, bro, there's some people.
Some things and some people seem simulated. I ain't gonna lie, in some situations.
When people be putting up the my NPC friend, here's my NPC friend going through the day in the life, bro. Bro, there's some real NPCs in this world, bro, honestly. But I don't think we do, cause like you're real. So like okay. So let me put it this way. Now, do you think that we're all in a simulation? We're all real people with headsets on in the real world type, you know what I'm saying? Or like we're real people that got put into this world from other people? Or do you think that you are the only real person alive and everybody else is NPCs in your simulation?
That second one is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that second one can make a lot more sense type, because it's like you live your life and you don't know what anybody else's life from their point of view is.
You don't know.
And you will never know that. I mean, somebody can drop a vlog, like a YouTube video,
exactly, but
you're not seeing their life.
Part of the program, you know what I'm saying?
You're not seeing their life. You're not seeing.
You're like, bro, as soon as you leave, he could just be sitting there doing nothing at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you come back around the corner and he's like, bro, what? Type just immediately a person to be like, yeah, I just did this, did that. He really didn't do that.
See, no, that's cap.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That sounds crazy. That's cap.
You know, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. And then somebody was also like, what if you're the only real person on this world, and then there's another world in another galaxy or in another solar system in this galaxy, they're another real person on that world and stuff like that. That's crazy to think about, but no, I don't think so. I feel like it's more on it would be more likely especially if we're all put
We're
into
all
it. Yeah,
in a
we're
simulation,
all put into a
for
simulation.
sure.
Yeah, because I feel like people are real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he just look at him, just like like he's just chilling. Deshaun is just chilling at a football field, making movements and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's a real person. You know what I'm saying? He's a real person. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has a life, he has a history, one that he went through, but bro, what if that's all a part of the simulation? What if that's all in his head? You know what I'm saying? What if he's like, this is my story, this is my history, this is my life, this is how it's going.
What if it's
and he knows that on the spot as soon as you ask him, because he's a robot.
I feel like conspiracy theorists, bro, they have an explanation for everything. Cause then you can really argue and be like say, I'm saying you can argue and it'd be like, they're like, oh, I'm the only real person, you're the NPC. And then you can argue and be like, oh, then how do I have all these memories and all this that went on in my life? They can be like, oh, the government planted that because you're a robot. Like they made you think to have the memories. Like, you know how like DC Legends, what's her name? Ava. She's a clone.
Right.
And the only memories she remembers, she doesn't remember her childhood memories. She only remembers her memories back to a certain extent. So like they can argue and be like, oh, it was just planted. Like you could be a clone. Like it was just planted in your system.
Which was another crazy thing. Like what if the NPCs of this world got so used to being human, they think that they're actually human.
Exactly. And then you know how as you get older, you forget more and more as you're younger.
Yeah.
What if it's like, oh, that shit didn't really happen? You feel what I'm saying? It's like they only planted it to a certain, like you could really argue that shit, but it's like, then again, you see these pictures too, because your parents got pictures, and you can see that in videos and stuff like that. So I don't know, bro. I feel like, bro, conspiracy theorists, they go too far. Like they have an explanation for everything, bro.
But I mean, they're just thinking about life, you know?
Facts, no, for sure. It's like you can even go as simple as right now, like the girls who are into astrology, bro. Like,
yeah, they're bro, sentient.
They believe everything, bro. It's like, oh, that's why you're so mean. You're a Capricorn.
Yeah. Today I rubbed my rock the right way and it told me that you would say that. Like, huh?
Bro, anyways, it's like, oh, you're a Capricorn. Or they'd be like, or then you're like, oh, if I'm so mean, but this also applies to Aquarius. Oh, it's because you're an Aquarius rising. Like, they have an explanation for everything, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that zodiac shit is cool, but it's like, they do too much, bro. They do too much.
No, it just, they feel like they have so much knowledge and power when they talk about astrology, bro. Like just because you understand what my moon rising and sun and whatever they talking about, right? Just because you know that doesn't mean you know me and what I'm gonna say and what I do and how my personality is. Like I said, they feel like they got too much. They got so much power when it you know what I'm saying? Like I understand the world now. But like you understand stars, you understand constellations, not people. Bro.
They don't, for real, because I feel like they don't understand how vague the explanations are for these zodiac signs, bro.
It's so like
it is so vague.
Anybody could be mean. Anybody could be
happy all the time.
Anybody could be bro, overthinking, observative, you know what I'm saying? Why do I have to be a certain sign for me to act this way? Or why does the stars have to how did the stars align, give my mother the power to create somebody that had the personality that the stars chose? You know what I'm saying? Like do y'all think that a celestial being is inside of us, the stars or something? And he's just like, yes, this one here. Like that, bro, that, you know how far away that star does not give a care about Earth? You know how far away that star is, bro? It probably exploded. It's probably dead. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to talk about. It's kind of cool to, you know what I'm saying, conversate about. Like, I could really sit down and like conversate to it. Cause I know about it. I know the rising sun, falling and moon and all that. But I'm not gonna make it the center of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if she like a Capricorn or like a Sagittarius or like an Aquarius or like a Taurus, I'm not gonna be like, oh, we're not compatible, please leave me alone. No, I don't care. You're a person, I'm a person. We can get along somehow, but it's cool. I ain't gonna lie, it's cool. It categorizes you, and it makes like groups of like, it makes social groups pretty much. Like, say all my Virgos, we're gonna have something in common. We're gonna have something in common. We're gonna be like, oh, we're Virgo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's cool. We're all Virgos, cool, you know what I'm saying? But they just be taking it too far. Like Presto said, they just be taking it too far, bro.
Yeah, you heard about how people were people said, "Oh, what if the stars in the skies aren't actually stars? What if they're just holes in the sky?" You heard about
Right,
that?
like holes in the dome or something, and like because like the sun is turned off, we can see them.
It's like
what?
you know what we should do, bro? Let's hop on conspiracy TikTok.
Conspiracy TikTok.
Let's hop on conspiracy TikTok. Let's do this real quick.
Okay, for sure.
This theory starts out with Michael being at his own funeral in disguise, wearing prosthetics and makeup to cover up. Believe it or not, but Michael has done this before to disguise himself from the paparazzi. There was also no open casket at his funeral, which means nobody ever saw his corpse. Now in this video, you can see the ambulance that took Michael to the hospital, but when they got there, a figure that looked almost identical to him hopped out looking perfectly fine. Also, his daughter uploaded this photo in 2016, and in the back seat, you can see a figure that looks like Michael sitting there. Finally, Michael's middle name is spelled differently on his death certificate than it is on his ID and even passport.
Okay.
See, what you gotta say? What you gotta say?
We were talking about Michael Jackson.
Yes,
Nick, what?
bro. Like honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Conspiracy theories, them shits kind of like creep me out. I ain't gonna lie, especially like just like the really bad ones. Them shits kind of creep me out. But that I just feel like that was kind of dumb. Like the picture in the backseat shit, that shit look pretty photoshopped. Some of them, bro, they just be pulling from their ass, bro. And it's like I don't know, bro. Honestly, I feel like we kind of live in a society right now. It's like I don't know what to believe either. I feel like a lot of things can go to, but like where's he getting this information from? I mean, he did kind of explain himself, but we don't know how real those pictures are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
like the ambulance, whose ambulance was that type?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be from any. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
David Dobrik describes how people sell their soul in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's a funeral. And she met somebody who could promise her that. And she met
This
somebody.
shit's crazy.
Have you ever heard this? She met somebody. It's crazy. And he was like, I know how to make you famous. She's like, how? And he's like, we can turn you into anything. Scientology. We can turn you, honestly, we can turn you into a singer, an actor, whatever you want.
MTV's made.
And yeah, really. And one day he visited her apartment and he was like in a suit and tie. And I came in and I saw him in the suit. And then she's like, please leave. And she closed the door on me, so I left. And she came up to my apartment fucking sobbing. And she was like, this guy, please, you cannot repeat this. And for 3 years, I held the story to myself because I thought this guy was going to kill me. They were like, if you ever repeat this, they'll kill me and they'll kill you and they'll kill anybody that you love. And she was sobbing to me and she's like, this guy, he came to me. And he's like, he's telling me that, sorry, I might have, no. She was like, this guy came to me and he's like, I can turn you into anything you want to be, but you have to sacrifice somebody. And I just spoke to my mother and my mom. My mom really supports me and she's like willing to be sacrificed so I can become like a singer or whatever, famous, whatever. And it was completely serious and it was really fucking terrifying.
Where did the shawty keep coming from in the video? Like she didn't have to keep popping up like Ghostface.
It was her channel.
Yeah, I know, but she didn't have to do that. Like you had the creepy music in the back, and she had to
see,
just pop out
bro,
of nowhere.
like, I don't know, bro.
It didn't really make like why? You know what I'm saying?
Be like, hey, bro, call me pussy, but like that shit kind of like creeped me out. You feel what I'm saying? Like with the creepy music, why she had to do all that?
Why she had to do all that creepy music,
bro? But that's sell yourself shit. I do believe in that.
Yes, I do, and
especially in Hollywood.
Come to me, you're done.
I guarantee they do that for real, bro.
Most definitely.
No cap.
Most definitely.
That's one thing. Like that's not a conspiracy. I feel like that's not a conspiracy theory. I feel like that's most definitely.
That's
real.
definitely true.
Most definitely. One thing I ain't gonna lie. I can't watch those cartoon conspiracy theories because that just ruins my childhood.
You're right. Like,
I see this SpongeBob one right now. I'm not finna click on it. Don't.
You know what I'm saying? We already know about Gravity Falls. We don't. You know what I'm saying?
Gravity Falls, bro.
What?
Once I don't know if y'all heard about that when y'all was kids. When I heard about Gravity Falls, I instantly I already didn't like the show regardless, especially when that triangle shit came into play, bro. Instantly when I had seen the conspiracy theories about that, I stopped watching it. Courage used to scare me, and I heard about that conspiracy theory as well too.
Bro, you're done. Stop
watching that for sure. I heard about the Phineas and Ferb conspiracy theories a little later, so I was like, whatever. But and I was kind of like in denial. I'm like, that shit ain't real.
Right, but the Phineas and Ferb wasn't even that bad. It was just Candace like lost her brothers, and all she does is think about them.
All she does is think about it. But that's kind of like sad. You feel
it's
what I'm
really
saying?
It's
that's
sad.
It's
more sad.
She sees them and they like made a whole shit. Like what? That's kind of sad, bro.
And like that's why the mother never catches them.
type because they're not really there.
They're not really there.
That just ruins somebody. That just ruins my childhood. Like what, bro? Like
First of all, that doesn't make any sense. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shut up.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm done with conspiracy TikTok. All right, call me pussy. I know.
Call me what you want, but I feel like sleeping like a baby.
I like
I
sleeping.
like sleep.
I like sleeping without nightmares if I can't prevent it.
You know.
But
class, what did we learn today?
Get some of your Get some of your eyelid. It's gone. Yeah.
Class, what did we learn today? We learned that 5G did not cause COVID-19. Astrology is
Blown out of proportion.
Blown out of proportion, overplayed, overpowered, like golly. And
conspiracy theories are scary.
Conspiracy theories are scary. Oh, and we don't live in a simulation. Come on, let's be actually, I don't know. But like a simulation is still a very big question that needs to be answered. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? But that's my take on it. Tell me y'all takes on the topics that we talked about today. In this video, leave a comment. We'd love to read them because we do read all of them.
The little that we get.
You know, the little that we get. You know what I'm saying? We need more, guys. Comment, please. We like to hear y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? We like to read your thoughts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the video if you liked what we had to say. If you didn't like what we had to say, like it again because we made you laugh when we said it. That's all. And subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Our boys, we gonna do something soon. You know what I'm saying?